Well, I missed a couple in yesterday's video. I don't know if you're gonna call these commemoratives or not, but that's pretty much the pile I've got them in. Real quick, this one I've showed before. I totally forgot I had this and found it in a storage bin. From the 1996 World Cup of Hockey, and it's got my all-time favorite hockey player on the front of it. 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver round. It's crazy tone, and sit in the best environment, so that's part of it. But I forgot about that one, and I consider this more, you might as well say a souvenir. The $10 silver Hard Rock casino token from Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas. These have 0.6 ounces of 3/9 fine silver in them. And I just thought it was cool because I'm a big fan of Hard Rock. And every time I go to a city that has one, I got to try to get there. So, all right, now today, what I want to revisit is the 1 ounce silver bars that I have. Now, I know there's these two here. These are my two Germanias. They've still got the plastic shrink wrap on them. I'm not intending to take those off unless it gets so tattered that I don't have a choice. They're 1 ounce. They look little, but there's actually 1 ounce because if you've never seen one or held one before, they're kind of thick. Then this has popped up in a whole bunch of my videos when I first started out. Every once in a while it makes a guest appearance. I'm not a big fan of colorized silver, but this one, in this case, it's a Michigan license plate. I live in Michigan and I stack. It's part of the Stacking Across America series. Not exactly the cheapest 1 ounce bar on the market. Last time I looked, they were going for about $50 a piece. Pick your online dealer, and now they're all about the same. But I thought it was cool. Another one goes to the coolness factor. So I figured, I would try some of these out. I'm not, I'm in no position yet to be filling guardhouse boxes and doing the guardhouse box challenge, whatever. I'm just, a little bit at a time here. These boxes are made by Airtight, and fortunately, somebody was paying attention. World Money Wins sent me a message and said, hey, you might want to get the foam out of there, which I did. Let's see, I'm trying to do this without sending them flying. And some are attached to the lid as opposed to the bottom, but that's okay. When you get these, they have foam in the top to prevent the bars from rattling around. Well, you know what? Take it out and get rid of it. And I've done that with both of these that I bought, because there's the chance that the foam can react with the silver and actually discolor the silver, or put some pretty nasty looking toning on there. And you don't want that. If you get vintage silver that's got toning already on it, that's one thing, but you don't want your new stuff turning colors on you. So this was the very first 1 ounce bar I ever got. It's the Thin Blue Line American flag. And these were made by Sunshine Mint. There's the traditional reverse on them. This one, it's got whatever you want to call it, like a silicone coating on it to keep the blue line from chipping off. I said that was my very first one. And then, let's see, what do we got here? I've got my Scotiabank, because I think it's kind of cool that you can go to into banks. Well, at least you could. I hear rumors now that they're not doing it anymore, but you used to be able to go into your bank in Canada and actually buy silver. And this one here is for Scotiabank. And this one, yes, they have branches in the United States, but not where I live. TD Bank. Toronto Dominion is what the TD stands for. Yeah, nice, shiny, very, real nice proof finish on these. And you know what? I didn't flip over the Scotia to look at the back of that. Let me pull this one back here for a second. And you see there, Scotiabank, 1 ounce, fine silver, 3 9s. And let's see, which one is this? Okay, this is one of the, I just picked these up a few weeks ago. Ohio Precious Metals. It's another company, doesn't exist anymore. The mushroom bars, apparently they're very popular among stackers and collectors. Let me flip this around. It's Ohio Precious Metals, made with recycled sources. So I've got a couple of these. There's the one, and let's see. Let me grab that here. We'll set this one off to the side for a second. There's the second one. And I'm slowly, there's the guardhouse box challenges. I'm challenging myself just to fill one of these up, and then I've got another one, if I get carried away. And then this one I showed not that long ago, a little over 3 weeks ago maybe. Picked up this Happy Holidays Christmas bar with the teddy bears and all that good stuff on it. First one I looked at, I thought it was a snowman. I was quickly corrected on that. And, next year, we can put this in with the vintage stuff. It's 2005. Best wishes for peace and joy this holiday season. 1 troy ounce, 3 9s fine silver. So, my 1 ounce bars, I don't have a ton of them. Like I've said in previous videos, I started stacking and then had an emergency and had to sell off pretty much all of it and rebuilt it, and then had another emergency, had to sell it off and start rebuilding. And here we are now, knock on wood. Haven't had any issues where I've had to sell. I've sold a few things, but just a couple pieces here, a couple pieces there. Where the other 2 times it was basically the whole stack went. But it's just it's the world we live in, the times we live in, and the economy and everything else. You got to do what you got to do to survive. So, all right, I'm not going to put those in. I might just stick these in here for now. And I will say this, though. I am not the biggest fan of these now that I have one, because as you saw when I took the lid off, they want to stick to the lid. They want to do that. And these are supposed to be airtight, but as you can see, there's a gap right there. And no matter what you do, you can't close that gap. But I mean, they're good for holding stuff. But part of what causes things to start changing colors is their air getting to them, and the whatever the climate might be, temperature, humidity, whatever, all that together getting to them. But that's still a decent way to keep them in one place. So, all right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here for today. Everybody have a great day. Keep on stacking, keep on hunting. We'll see you tomorrow. Mishy Stackers out.